Hello and welcome to this Reiki session. This is Jill from Relax, Release and Reiki. So if you love all things Reiki, and you haven't done so already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you catch my new releases. In this session, I'd like us to set the intention to explore how we can actually shine our light just a little bit brighter. How we can, in other words, tap into our creative self, our heart-led self, and find a way to express our most true and, if you like, best self, rather than the person that maybe we've been told we should be, or that we ourselves have been taught to believe that we should be. So Reiki is a deeply relaxing modality. If nothing else, you come away feeling lighter, relaxed, calmer, and I sincerely hope and believe actually a whole lot more as well. A whole lot more. Anyway, yes, so it is deeply relaxing. So it's always lovely to be in a safe place where you feel you can deeply relax without being disturbed. And that you can then just completely go with the flow of Reiki, wherever it want to take your energy. So as we go deeper and deeper into the session, you'll find that you just naturally will relax a little bit more with every single breath that you take. That just naturally happens. You don't need to do anything special or anything, and there's no right or wrong to this. Just allow your thoughts to come in and just trust that as we go deeper into the session, that those thoughts will slow down. So our brain has a natural signal that it sends to our bodies and to our minds to signal, do you know what, it's time to rest and it's time to repair. Yeah, it typically comes when we're transitioning into sleep. And Reiki replicates that same process. So you may find that you actually drift off and go to sleep, or that you just get into a very deeply relaxed, calm, restful state. Everyone's experience is different. Anyway, enough chit chat. Best proof of the pudding is in the experience, so let's get started. I'm already channeling Reiki to you anyway. So if you haven't already, I invite you to gently close your eyes. It's really lovely to do that. It just shuts off all of the stimuli of the outside world, just for a few moments while we go through this Reiki session. So that is just a super simple way to help calm down as well. So at any point when you feel a bit overwhelmed or maybe even panicky, you just close your eyes and in a sense like shutting the world out and just draw in, take a few deep breaths. And the more you practice diaphragmatic breathing, just taking a moment, the quicker your energy bubble will respond. So yeah, let's do some diaphragmatic breathing, which again is a really super easy way to signal to our mind, our body and soul it's time to relax. So we'll breathe in through our nose and exhale through our mouth. Take your time. You don't necessarily have to follow my guidance on this one. Just breathe in and out as you feel is comfortable. But yeah, really take your time. Extend the exhale as much as you can, as if breathing out any stale energy, any negative energy, basically anything that isn't serving you that you need to you need to release. So let's breathe in. Really fill your lungs, and when you are ready, release the breath. Slow and steady. Breathe in. See if you can breathe just a tiny bit deeper than the first breath. And breathe out. Let go, release, let out whatever needs shifting. Once again, breathe in. Nice deep breath right down to the bottom of your lungs and release. Slow, steady breath out. So you can return to normal breathing. But know that at any time if you feel you want to just take a deep breath and really sigh it back out again, absolutely go for it. I always say trust your own energy, what it's telling you that it needs. So from this point, know that with every breath that you bring in or breathing in light and love that is Reiki, that fills every single particle of your being, lighting it up with golden light, healing light, and with love. And with every breath that you exhale, know that you're releasing anything that isn't serving you. Stale energy and energy that linked to trapped or suppressed emotions. Energy linked to uncomfortable memories. Energy linked to negative words or thoughts, anything like that. Reiki will just naturally dislodge the energy and it will flow down your whole body out through the soles of your feet. Just naturally. You don't need to do anything except be here. So on your in-breath, filling up with the Reiki light and love, and on your out-breath, letting go, releasing anything that isn't serving you. Yeah, I want to say, I don't know why this is coming up, but I know that's like what I've just said sounds super simple. And obviously it is. But that is the magic of Reiki. It's such a gentle, loving modality. And it's one of those things we obviously can't see what's going on. Sometimes we can feel it in our body, in our energy. So it's very much about just trusting the process, trusting yourself, and just knowing that energy is shifting and moving, even though we can't see it necessarily. I say we can't see it, some people can. Okay. So if you're kind of thinking, I'm not seeing or feeling anything, that's perfectly normal, absolutely. Okay, just stick with it. So notice how you're feeling in this moment. I'm going to say that even just in this short time, already your energy is responding. Even if it's just a tiny bit, things will have started to slow down. You may not notice, as we go deeper and deeper into the session, that feeling will grow and become more profound, more noticeable for you. So every breath you take, bringing in the Reiki, the light and the love, and with that comes a move deeper into relaxation, where we let go of our physical body. Thoughts can slow down, and we just become much more energetically expansive, opening our hearts, our minds, and tapping into our spirituality, tapping into our soul. And much like hypnosis, we become much more open to suggestion that in our waking hours or fully conscious hours, we may dismiss because our rational brain wants to take over and overlay our thinking with all of the conditions, limiting beliefs, call them what you will, that limit our horizons. So in this session, we're setting the intention to let go of all of that and just surrender to the Reiki, and thereby be much more open to the opportunities and creative thoughts and feelings that are going to come up. So that's our second intention. The first one is to deeply, deeply relax, become more expansive. Second is to be open to the opportunities and trusting in the process. Okay. So, feeling something a little different today. No matter where you physically happen to be, I want you to imagine that your feet are firmly planted on the earth. So outside in nature, it doesn't matter where you are at this moment, just visualize if you can, or just feel that somehow your energy has made it outside into nature and that your feet are planted on the earth. You're standing or sitting with your feet on the earth. Soles placed flat down. And as you breathe out, the Reiki energy floods out through the soles of your feet, down into the earth, deep down into the core of the earth, to be released, to be recycled. You can just let it go, just as naturally as you breathe in and then out. Let that process happen. Well, to be honest, it just will, regardless. And as that process continues, with it comes a feeling of groundedness. So really reconnecting with nature, which is our natural state of being. It's almost as if your feet are just gently sinking into the earth. So there's no separation there. You're just part of it. Just like a plant, if you like, with the roots down in the soil. And your physical body being the main part of the plant. So feeling rooted, feeling grounded, allowing your energy to come back into flow, into the midline. Definitely feeling less scattered. Letting go of any feelings of overwhelm, of feeling drained and overloaded. All of those feelings, you can just let go of that energy, let it flow out of your body, out of the soles of your feet and deep down into the earth to be recycled. And as that energy shifts, it makes space for the love and light of Reiki to backfill. So filling up your energetic cup with positivity and with love, which is just beautiful. So Reiki pouring in, if you like, through the crown of your head, through your whole body, face and head, neck and shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, hands and fingers. Almost like someone going room to room, switching the lights on a golden hue. Chest and back, tummy, pelvic bowl between your hips and the pelvis, into your bottom. Lighting up your legs, knees, ankles, feet and toes. All of you glowing with Reiki light and love. And rather than checking in on each area of our body, just sensing that every muscle is relaxing, all tension is leaving your mind and body as Reiki naturally flows to and through you. It's feeling to me like a shedding of the skin almost. It's sort of shedding that attachment to our physical body, no longer holding it in a tense way. Instead just really deeply relaxing. Deeply relaxing. And then it's like shedding our physical body just for now. And allowing our energy to be free. Allowing it to flow wherever it needs to or wants to go. Sometimes you can get a feeling of your energy spiraling up, almost out through the crown of your head. Like I say, everybody's experience is different. Maybe you're just feeling a lot more relaxed, and that's perfect as well. Just be curious, but just notice how you're feeling. Don't question whether it's right or wrong because it was perfect. Just notice with curiosity. Okay, that's how I'm feeling. Relax. Let's go with the flow. Perfect. So releasing tension going with the flow as you sink deeper and deeper into relaxation, letting go a little bit more with every breath in, releasing whatever needs shifting with every breath out. And that process of energetically cleaning, using Reiki to do a little housekeeping sweep of any stale, unwanted energy that you don't need anymore. Just that act allows your inner light to shine brighter. Our inner light can become a little dimmed due to the noise of everyday life. All of the conditions that we've had laid upon us in terms of ritual, habits, beliefs, restrictions. They're not all negative stuff, not by a long way. Some very joyous things in amongst that. But yeah, there will be some things that we've taken on and we've internalised that will limit us. Those limiting beliefs where we think that we're something less in some way or another, or that we don't deserve something or another. Most of these are in our subconscious. We're not necessarily even aware that we are holding those beliefs, and yet they inform the way that we respond to the world. So we want to clear out all that junk, all that noise really, so that our light can shine brighter. So just imagine, feel, or just trust Reiki flowing through you continuously. And as the Reiki energy grows, pushing out the stuff that you don't need, don't want, that isn't serving you, out it goes on the exhale. Allowing the space to be backfilled with brighter light, greater love. Constant process. Letting go of words we've heard, words we've spoken, words we've read that are not uplifting in some way, maybe even just downright unkind, spoken in anger and hurt, whatever it happens to be. Let's not get caught up in the detail as such, but just letting the energy of all of that go. Breathe it out, let it go. Let go of the energy of obligation, that magic word should. I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I've got to, blah blah blah, all of that. Yeah, of course we will have responsibilities, but yeah, you know what, sometimes we take on stuff that isn't really ours to take on. It could be something small, like picking up the coffees in the morning. Or it could be something really quite significant, like thinking that we are responsible for other people's happiness, whatever it happens to be. You can let it go. So, as I said, we set the intention to, if you like, flush out and definitely release any unwanted, negative, stale energy. That just naturally happens. But if there's something in particular that it feels weighing you down, getting in the way, dimming your light, just going to go quiet for a moment, bring it to mind, and with loving kindness, let it go. Okay. Nothing vengeful, no repercussions or anything like that, just something that for whatever reason you feel is getting in the way of you really shining your light brightly. Just say to yourself, I let that go now. So whether you focus in on something specific or whether just generally want to energetically cleanse and just let go of whatever's running in the background that isn't serving you, let's take a nice deep breath, setting the intention to let all of that go. Okay, coming out through the soles of your feet. So breathe in, fill yourself up with Reiki light and love. So blowing up a balloon in your energy sphere as big as you possibly can. Just pushing out anything that isn't meant to be in there. And then release the breath. Release the energy that's not needed anymore. Let it go. If you want to take a few more breaths, go ahead. Take your time. Just know that Reiki's flowing to and through you continuously. And every time you're exhaling, just naturally letting go, releasing what doesn't serve you. Light becoming brighter. And as you release the breath, making room for your light to shine a little bit brighter. And if you're maybe a little concerned about what does it mean for my light to be bright, don't be. It's not a selfish thing, it's not egotistical in any way. It's about allowing your true self to shine. So you're free of conditions, free of limiting beliefs that we hold about ourselves, free of anything that is creating noise in our energy, anything that is dampening our light. So we all hold a set of beliefs about ourselves, and not all of them are uplifting. So it's about releasing that energy and then allowing your true self, who is joyous, happy, fun, loving, to really shine. So it's a combination of deep-seated subconscious script that we have running in the background that influences the way that we respond to the world, influences what we say, what we do, how we feel. And also to release energy that isn't serving us, that we just accumulate as part of our day-to-day lives. You know, those words that we read, that we hear, that we write, that are not uplifting and that dampen our spirits, or words that we say to ourselves, or maybe that we've said to other people or have had said about us. It all holds energy and it all creates noise that can get in the way of us tapping into our intuition and really listening to what our inner being is saying and where it wants to guide us. Because our inner being always wants us to shine our light brightly and to guide us onto our best path. But as I say, life really not gets in the way, but it can steer us off course a little bit. So that's all that this is about. And what the beauty of it is, when we shine our own lights brightly, it ripples out and positively impacts those people around us. They notice that difference. And because we mirror energy, not just body language, but we mirror energy, it will have a positive impact on them. It will help to lift those people around you, and you can expect more loving and meaningful relationships because you're open to them. And with self-acceptance comes greater acceptance of others. So that in itself is just such a beautiful thing. It means that we're open to seeing the opportunities that the universe is putting in front of us. I've spoken about this before, we all too often will set an intention and then within seconds our rational brain wants to tell us all the reasons why it can't or won't happen. So it's putting all that aside, all that noisy energy, and really going deep within ourselves so that we trust our intuition. We shine a light on the direction that we should be going, and then we have the courage and conviction to follow that path, to light it up. I'm going to use all these analogies, and just really go for it. Okay, so it's such a beautiful thing. Let's reinforce that again. Let's really set that intention to shine our light even just a tiny bit brighter. And let those loving relationships blossom. Let those opportunities present themselves. Let us step into our highest version of ourselves. If you like, the best version, whatever you want to call it. I feel that empowerment. And so with that energy and the vibration of that, there's the train to reinforce it. So with the energy of that feeling, which is high vibrating, it feels very exciting, very energizing, motivating, imprinted in your mind, in your body, in your soul. So in essence, the very core of who you are, the very nature of who you are, let it be imprinted there. And let that guide you over the coming days, weeks, months, years, in fact. So let's pause. Just notice that slightly higher vibrating energy, or maybe massively higher vibrating energy, how it's different to when we started this Reiki session. it feels a lot more in harmony, peaceful. It's although it's high vibrating and it's energized, there's still a deep sense of calm and peace within you. Okay. Yeah, so absolutely setting the intention to move forward with that energetic vibration imprinted within us, within you. And with that feeling of surety and serenity right there, let's rejoin our physical body. And earlier it felt as though we were shedding the weight of that so that we could really be expansive in our energy. So notice your physical body once again. Doesn't mean you're going to lose this vibrational frequency. It just means you're going to draw that energy down and into your body, in fact. That's all that it means. Yeah. So noticing your physical body, wherever you happen to be sitting or lying. And taking a moment to move a limb or two, have a little wriggle, and open your eyes and come back into the room. Okay. So, if you've listened to me, well, today and any of my other videos, I'm sure you get the picture that I absolutely love Reiki. Oh my goodness, I can't even find the words to express how magical it is, if you like. And if you love Reiki and you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. That would be wonderful. But also, I would say that Reiki works, if you like, under the wire. Can't see it, as I said earlier. Don't necessarily feel it as such. So we don't always realise the results. It's only kind of when we look back with hindsight, we're like, oh, actually, yeah, I can see that now. And so it's nice actually to work with the Reiki energy and do some sort of traditional coaching type things. So if you feel that you're somebody who is not so good at setting boundaries, you're not quite sure which direction to steer your life in terms of bringing in greater self-love and self-acceptance, more confidence, resilience, all the good stuff, then I do invite you to join my life lifting community. I'll leave a link in the in the description for the video. You just have a look, see whether it resonates with you. We'd love to have you in the community. Anyway, that is enough from me. I wish you absolutely so much love and happiness.